Good morning. How are you? This is Tammy from Alternative Visions. I have shuffled the decks. I have pulled a few cards to start. This is a collective read. This is for our last week of June into July. Not a July read, but just for this next week, okay? So I started to tune in, and it seems like there's a lot of healing going on here. Some of you has to do with a connection, but I feel a lot of you are connecting with spirit, and I'm really proud of you because taking that road of self-discovery is sometimes not easy. Sometimes it's challenging. I'll just say that. So, with my Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck, you guys got the Herkimer Diamond. Herkimer Diamonds are awesome. So, in the book, it states, here's the card, powerful energy generation. Sorry, hold on a second, because these words are super small. I need to have my glasses. Okay. Powerful energy generators that access and release past life information. Herkimer diamonds make excellent shields against geopathic stress and EMFs. This crystal works beyond the physical levels of being to bring harmony to the energy bodies and the soul. Keep careful note of your dreams as they reveal the underlying causes of your dis-ease. You may be particularly sensitive to EMF frequencies, radioactivity, and detrimental earth energies. You may also be physically sensitive and need to clear a blocked third eye. Check that you are not living on a negative earth energy line. You may be addicted to your tablet or mobile phone and receiving detrimental vibes therefrom. Screen yourself appropriately. I was just picking that up as I was reading this before I even got to that part. When I get my decks of cards, I don't typically go through them. I like to read them from my intuition, and also I like the surprise element of what comes out next. So I do use the books a lot with some of these cards, but the work that went into the cards that I've chosen are really amazing, and I really, really love this crystal deck. There are so many crystals in it. And I was going to say, get away from your electronics if you can. Go out into nature, away from your environment. Try to sit by some water and really try to focus. And not really focus, actually just let your mind go. Let it free. Set your thoughts free. See them going down the river. If you're able to sit by a stream somewhere, see them going down the river. It's going to be truly amazing for you, okay? The healing insight to this card: high vibration, high impact energy, and it can dramatically change your world. I'm sorry, you guys. This Mercury in retrograde, I'm usually not too affected by it, but this one's been really strong, and I don't know if it's because of planetary influences or what. I'm not an astrologer, but I do kind of pay attention to that kind of stuff. So it's been really fun trying to speak. So I pulled a card for you guys, and the Angel of Clarity came out. I feel that the angels at this time are coming to bring you clarity on something that you have been struggling with. I feel that as you quiet your mind, especially if you can get out into nature, as you quiet yourself down and empty your thoughts and really go into meditation, even if you can only do 10-15 minutes a day or even 5, just sit in silence. I feel that you're going to really get some answers. Keep practicing. Spirit does speak to you. Now, depending on your gifts, which I believe we have all of them, all of us do, it's just about exercising each particular muscle. You know, it's kind of like, oh, I want a good bicep. So you just got to go and get to the gym and start working that muscle. It's the same with our spiritual gifts. So we all have gifts. And yes, some people's gifts are definitely different from other people's. And how you interpret messages and how you perceive things, that's how you are able to get through your life. So that guides you. So my new deck that I have, this is the Lightworker Oracles, okay? Alana Fairchild made these. I love the colors, I love the pictures. So you have first, initiation by air, okay? And I can see, as you get out into nature, the air that you breathe, it's uplifting. It's going to help you. It's going to help you obviously breathe better, but you're going to feel better. Fresh air is always good for us. I want to take this to the book. These first cards that I pulled, I have to go to the books because they're from my newer decks. I do interpret from the pictures, but it's just like Spirit wants you to just open your heart, go out in nature, and just really take in all that you can, okay? So, glasses. Initiation by air. Here we go. You have a strong and powerful mind. The mind can be a great asset. It can bring comfort, peace, and strength as you take your spiritual journey. It can also be a dark and destructive force, undermining your power, making you doubt your own heart, and keeping you trapped in fear. The mind, developed without a loving spiritual practice, can be a frightening weapon rather than a liberating sword. How will you choose to use your mind power? Your mind can become more spacious and luminous if you practice emptying it on a regular basis. The radiant mind can be a mighty warrior against fear and despair, encouraging you with thoughts of optimism. When not given a chance to empty, however, the mind becomes overwhelmed with unprocessed information. It can also give you a whole lot of anxiety. Much of it will be fear-based programming perpetuated by mass media, which is invested in controlling others and manipulating them by fear. This initiation, which liberates and opens the mind, empowers advanced souls to free themselves from manipulation and control. The hallmark of a dysfunctional society is that the mind is expected to dominate the inclinations of the heart rather than serve it. The mind can be trained to be a great manager, creator, and defender of what has genuine value to the heart. But the power to feel what has meaning for us, what moves us enough to rise above our fears and risk growth, comes from the heart, not the mind. When the mind is given the task to feel and the heart is told to not feel, paralysis, confusion, and discomfort are experienced. As you enter into this initiation, you will feel the need to step back from what you have been taught and learn to question what you once held to be true. As you disengage from habitual mental patterns, you will begin to observe your thoughts rather than be swept up in them. Soon, you will begin to experience yourself as the peaceful, steady light of love that you are in truth. Will the mind go through its motions? Yes. However, there is no need to be afraid of this. One step at a time, Your spirit shall guide your mind back towards peace. You will change the way you relate to your own mind, becoming more empowered. As you soften the strident action of the mind, you will see that you can use your mental gifts wisely, rather than allowing them to cause you pain. Those who have strong mental energies can accomplish much in terms of communication, invention, and creativity, but they often also suffer from destructive self-talk and mental obsessions. They may even be addicted to thinking, which can wear them out and create cravings for sugar that can lead to depression and illness. Instead, it is much better to regularly take time out from the mind and be in the moment, feeling energized, playful, and at peace. Your mind is a powerful creature. Tame it with persistence, compassion, kindness, and strength. Give yourself rest and an opportunity to switch off and empty your mind as regularly as you can. There is no need to judge or despair. This is an advanced initiation and one that is brought to you only when you are ready. Consider it a sign of your spiritual progress. The world will benefit from you as you learn to handle your mental energies more constructively. This oracle is indeed an omen of greater peace and happiness in your imminent future. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. These cards have invocations, so I'm going to read the invocation to you now. I call upon the unconditionally loving ones to help me empty and refresh my mind, renewed in eternal love. May I express my freedom in making wise decisions that create joy and love in me and in the world. I ask for divine mercy, compassion, protection, and instruction to assist me in bringing my mind into a loving consciousness. May the light of the divine shine unobstructed through my mind, bringing peace to the world. May the unconditionally loving helpers of humanity help bring light, healing, and joy to the minds of all through my own free will. So be it. That's beautiful. I really like that. You did, it popped out 2 cards, so I have a second one. This is called Earth Healing. This really is kind of cool because air and earth kind of go together. You're outside in the air, you're walking on Mother Earth. So Gaia is very strong, and this is a really cool recycling energy. It looks like this angel is touching a child. And who is that in the sky? So let's go to that one. You are making a real contribution to the planet through your spiritual journey. Remember this and believe that your needs will be generously met by the earth and the universe. What you are doing matters and you will be supported. So for those of you that have been working on projects to help others, congratulations. Spirit is going to reward you greatly for that. It's a beautiful thing that you're doing, so keep up the good work. The earth recognizes you. She sees you as a conduit through which she is fed higher frequencies of light, love, and divine presence. This assists her on her journey, on the journey of her own evolution. Earth is an exceptionally beautiful and powerful divine being in her own right. Yet she, like every other being, benefits from the assistance of higher frequencies, which offer a loving hand to help raise her vibration and continue her evolution. You are here to have your spiritual life journey in a human body. Part of that process will involve sharing your light with the earth itself. This may see you take on the role of a healer, guide, mentor, or teacher to others on the path. It may see you doing your work with the natural world with various earth-centered causes such as conservation and animal welfare, organic and biodynamic farming, and ethical food production. It may involve an active prayer life that is ongoing through your day praying for assistance, compassion, clearing, and blessing when you see an accident on the road, an animal or person who seems to be suffering, or an item on the news that you know needs light and healing. From the most obvious gestures to the more subtle, the Oracle tells you that you are powerful enough to make a meaningful contribution to the quality of consciousness upon Earth. Earth asks you to do your work with quiet confidence and dedication. She gives thanks for all you have done and acknowledges her love for you. She will support you in your work by providing material means for you whilst you are here on this planet. These include financial support, housing, food, and human and animal relationships. She will also provide guidance for your progress, opportunities to grow and expand your field of influence, education, and training opportunities, the means to take advantage of them, and the chance to apply what you have learned in the real-world context. The more you devote yourself to your task of earth healing, the more the earth will support you in fulfilling your inspired goals. If you have been wondering if the spiritual work you are doing is making a contribution, take this oracle as validation that it is. What you are doing matters. Yes, you are going to expand and grow in the work you are doing and the impact that you have in the world, because you are capable of that. But you are already helping in ways that you may not realize, but that the earth and the spiritual worlds do. You have loved the earth enough to take human form and do your work here. She knows it, and she will reward you richly for it. Keep working, shining, and growing, dear one. Your presence here is so needed and honored. And again, there is an invocation for this card also. Through unconditional love, I am empowered to live my divine destiny. I trust in my gifts and talents. I know that all I need for divine success shall be provided for me. I now choose of my own free will to release any blocks, consciously or unconsciously held, around trusting the earth to provide me with all that is needed to fulfill my divine life purpose. I am so grateful to receive all that I need and more. I feel much joy within me about my life, that I am capable of, what I have attained so far, and how much I can offer to the earth. I live from my heart with absolute trust. May all beings know their genuine worth and have confidence to express their grace. Through my own free will, so be it. How beautiful is that? I absolutely love that card. Now, so there's initiations going on, there's clarity coming forth, there's healing happening. This is like really, really beautiful. Where's that other? Okay. So you got the sexuality card. There is nudity. Sorry, I usually give warning. Light pours into a warm bedroom as two lovers meet in affectionate embrace. They are close and open, connected, honest, and alive in their union. It is daylight, and there is nothing to hide. Their hands caress and support each other. Their breathing and movement is unified, harvesting and sharing the sacred power of their inner fires. In the moment, they are one. Embrace the creative fire of your being. Honor the sacred power, openness, and beauty of genuine sensual connection. It is time to express and experience your passions and desires. To honor the power of your sexual energy as a sacred creative life force, not only in your union with another, but also in your life. On a surface level, this card is an invitation to become aware of and communicate your sexual values, needs, and wants with your partner. Talk about what you enjoy. Open the pathway to move beyond fears of restrictions that you each may carry from the past. Honor your true feelings about sex and sexuality. On a deeper level, it is a time to raise your awareness of the divine aspects of your own sexual energy, to acknowledge yourself as a sexual being, not as popular culture perceives it, but as a pure expression of creative life force in all aspects of your being. It is time to become comfortable with the unique essence of your physical form, who you are, your coloring and textures, the way you dress, your fragrance and body language. Expand your daily expression of your own inner fire and sexuality. Seek to recognize and feel this divine energy in your intimate partner as well as in yourself. Acknowledge the beauty in the meeting together of two souls. Feel the energy exchange. Allow the pure love and pleasure of giving and receiving to envelop you and move through you. Allow yourself to be fully present in that sacred space. Expressing your sexual essence can be innocent and intense, playful and fulfilling, joyfully creative and deeply sacred. Honor the sacred power of your sexual energy in life. They're also speaking of connection too with these chakra oracles, and they really want you, as you go within, you're going to feel that universal connectedness, that oneness. It's about interconnection, love, and support. So if you're needing help, don't be afraid to reach out to people around you. If you see that somebody needs your help, make connection with them. Do what you can to help, you know. Out of all the cards, the last oracle card that I pulled, it was from the Hidden Worlds, okay? And that's Lucy Cavendish. I'm terrible. Cavendish. I would say Cavendish. Cavendish. Anyway, you've got the Mother Awakens card. I am going to say there is a rainbow right into the heart of this stone person. So if you feel as though you have been icy due to a past relationship, pains of the past, you've become kind of cold-hearted, you're afraid to connect with people because of the experiences that you've already encountered, you shut yourself down, I feel that it's time for you to awaken. I feel that Spirit is ready to give you experiences that is going to help this awaken in you. Let's see what the book says. This is not as long as the other ones. Here's the card. You're being given the opportunity to feel the pure love and compassion of the Mother through the connection of her heart through the rainbow. The rainbow energy is profound. It speaks of hope and healing through each of the energetic centers within the body, the 7 rays of light we all need to become our best selves, and the sense that you are being chosen by the Mother at this time to awaken to her and to your own capacity to open the door that lies between the worlds. You are walking this rainbow path and can be called home to the Mother. This can sometimes reveal the path to the other life and a return to the mother in that sense. But this is truly more often a return to the memories of a time when the mother sends out her healing heart light in the form of rainbows to all who need her support and her guidance. You are returning to her, and while the Father is present, he is less activated for you at present. Be in her presence and know it makes no difference to her who you are, or what judgments have been laid at your feet, or the way in which our culture seeks to label and define us. To her, you are pure and perfect and whole, and fully deserving of all of her love. You exist, and you are her child, and she will guide you now and embrace you with her loving heart energy. Your own heart will open and respond in return, and judgments will fall away, to be replaced with compassion, understanding, and the true belief in your own worth. You are worthy of this compassionate mother love. Let her heal all mother wounds and show you how precious you truly are. Well, you guys, Alana Fairchild and this Lucy Cavendish, I gotta say, these cards, every time that I have utilized these cards in any of my readings, they're so profound. I love to use them for myself on my own spiritual journey. They truly are amazing. Now, of course, I have the usual decks, and I do want to see if I can get an animal message for you. Since, wow, that was fast. The water buffalo, the seal. Anything more from my collective? I have pre-shuffled and blessed these cards, so prior to coming on, because I want to save time on the video and I don't want to go too much longer here. Those took up quite a bit of time. I feel like there's more to be said, but the bat. Okay. So the water buffalo says, face life head on with courage and reclaim the brave spirit within you. So as I said, some of you have been a little bit closed off due to past hurts, some experiences that we've had over the last few years. And especially this year, we've had a lot of things that like shut us down, our whole world shut down, and now it's all kind of reopening. And they want you to take life head on. They want you to experience what you can experience and really be whole in yourself, be authentic, be true to you and your family. Okay? Next we have seal. Hard work and inspiration are the foundation of true creativity. Some of you have been, some of you have created projects, some of you have schooled yourself in some type of alternative healing practice or what have you, or maybe you've advanced yourself in your career somehow. I feel that a lot of people took advantage of their time off, and I'm very proud of you for doing that. Continue to strive forward and make your efforts. The hard work will pay off, okay? You are being inspired by the universe also, and Mother Earth, Gaia, as we saw in the other cards previously. And I don't know, I lost my train of thought on that. It's like somebody, this is Mercury in retrograde. It's like cuts my, it's kind of like when you're watching TV and all of a sudden black screen and then comes back on. That's like the connection between Spirit and me right now. Just like on that, I was like on a spiel listening to Spirit's message, and then all of a sudden somebody cut the cord. Boom, disappears. Anyway, you got the gist of what I was saying, I'm sure. So the next one we have is the bat. You have the power to transcend failure and move into a limitless future. And this is for a lot of us right now. You know, we've been held back by the way society rules us, by placing fear in our minds. And the one positive aspect that came out of COVID that I have discovered through my friends, through my clients, through even myself, which I started a long time ago. I started way back when I was like in my 30s, and stopped watching the news, that kind of thing. So I'm not controlled by the normal societal fear-based thoughts, processes. I have kind of separated myself from those things, those types of people. I don't like having toxic energy around me. I'm kind of a lone wolf. The people that I do have around me are loving, supportive, encouraging, and that's what you need to do, is find your vibe tribe. All toxic people must go. Sometimes they're in our families too. You can still love them from a distance, but you want to try to minimize your toxic people, okay? But that's all I'm going to do for today. We are at 30 minutes, and I do have more, I feel, but Spirit wanted me to try to keep the video short. So you guys take care, be well, and love and light, okay? Also, like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Hopefully it helped you. Hopefully it resonated with a lot of you. Excuse me. It was a surprise. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.